All right, so Mike from Mutts playing live. Look at this.
All right.
There's a full keyboard in my back seat.
It fits. The Mazda 3 was made for a keyboard. Apparently.
And for loving.
Yeah.
And for loving.
Hopefully after I get out.
That's right.
It's car con carne. Let's eat in the car. It's car con carne. And now here's the star of our show, James Van Alstyne.
And it is Car Con Carne, the world's only food podcast recorded in a car. That car is my Mazda 3. I'm James Van Alstyne. I'm sitting in the parking lot of Lindo, Michoacan. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mike from the Mutts, my guest this week.
All right.
I'm so glad you're here. This is a regular place for you, right?
It is. It's roughly across the street from where I live in Albany Park.
Is it safe to say that the Mutts run on Mexican food and burritos?
Pretty much. It's really just whatever is around, which usually is Mexican food and burritos, so I'll say yes.
I'm excited for a lot of things. I'm excited for the tacos I'm about to eat. I'm excited to talk to you about the Mutts. I'm excited for the fact that you brought a full keyboard into my car tonight.
I did. Can I say that there's no the in Mutts?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
All right, yeah. Just
Mutts.
before we get, too many of them out there, I figure
No,
I'll
I
just
agree.
say it right now.
Forgive my transgression.
That's all good.
Mike from Mutts.
Yeah,
We are Mutts.com.
that's us.
All right. Mutts. See, now I feel bad. Now I'm
Well,
gonna,
it's like a legal thing. I don't want us both to get sued.
got it. And
Yeah.
now I'm going to obsess about this. Mutts. Mutts. There is no article in front of Mutts. You are
Right.
just Mutts. This is going to bother me. When I edit this later, I'm going to obsess over this.
I was honestly thinking when we had to drop the that we should change the band name to There Is No The in Mutts. Because that would
that'd
just
be-
make it clear.
Right,
for,
and that'd be a
know,
great URL, too.
Yeah.
That'd be a great website to promote.
Might have to make it an acronym of some sort.
Exactly. So, all right, there is a keyboard. I mean, it barely fits across the stretch of my back seat.
Yeah, to a T. It's like it's like the Mazda 3 was made for the Yamaha 76 key keyboard.
Because when we started talking about this, we talked about maybe you playing and maybe bringing a guitar, but you're a keyboard guy.
Yeah.
You weren't going to bring a guitar. You were going to stay true to who you are.
Yeah, if I was going to bring a guitar, I could probably smash it for you, but that's about it.
Got it.
Yeah.
So we're going to eat Mexican food. We'll talk about Mutts, and you're going to play a song
Yeah.
in the back seat. All right, so let's crank open what we got. You got a burrito, which is the size of your forearm.
It's a giant burrito. It's one of my favorite things about this place is they're not shy about quantity.
Oh, okay, speaking of which, we got chips and salsa. They gave us salsa in their medium styrofoam cup. I thought they accidentally gave me an extra horchata. No, it's just a cup of salsa.
You're going to want to drink that later. It's really good.
And it's the good restaurant salsa, that kind of rustic,
Oh, yeah.
that kind of maroon.
Actually, if you don't finish that, can I take
You
that
can take it
with
home,
me? 'Cause
absolutely.
It is fantastic.
Car Con Carne prides itself on feeding Chicago musicians.
All right.
All right, taste your steak
All
burrito. I'm
right.
going to have a little sip of my horchata.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite go-tos.
The horchata is good. And I got myself a chorizo and a pastor taco, neither of which will be easy to eat right now.
Yeah.
And they're
This is
super hot. So before, they're hot to the touch. I can't even
Yeah.
hold this tinfoil. Let's start with tinfoil. Let's start with tinfoil
yeah.
hat.
Good segue. That's perfect.
I'm a professional.
Yeah.
New Mutts song. I liked it when I first heard it. Now I listen to it every morning.
No way.
This song is so much fun. This is a political song.
It is. I think that our music has been pretty politically driven over the years. At least, a few songs per record, trying to get the fact that I watch way too much cable news out of there. And so this one I started writing during the campaigns in 2016, not having any idea about what was going to happen come November. So I kind of wrote it from the perspective of somebody who's just had it with these, liberals, and they're like, I'm out of here. I can't take another 4 years of a Democrat. And then what happened, and I, like a lot of people, was very shocked and thought about rewriting it or just canning it, and decided, you know what, the hell with it. I think the concept of a tinfoil hat, and a lot of the people who kind of vote based on myths or their sort of made up feelings from fake news, it still stands true, and I felt that it was worth still putting it out.
I realize as I'm listening to you talk, if I didn't know you or Mutts, I'm not sure, based on what you said, I'm not sure I'd understand, or I'd know which position or which side you stand on.
Oh, very, very clearly, I'm leaning liberal. I don't want to say I'm far left, but I'm a gay man. I have pretty progressive views in general. I like science. But yeah, I think that that was kind of the main thing behind the tinfoil hat, is like the climate change deniers and all these people that just, no amount of evidence you put in front of them is going to change the things that they believe and the things that they vote on. And that sort of like forced ignorance, I think, is really, really a horrible thing for the country.
Do you ever allow yourself to get baited by comments online to get in those discussions on social media?
Oh yeah, that's I actually just finished writing a song called Long Way Down, and it's about those times when you're up on your high horse, just feeling like high and mighty about your views, and some stranger that knows a friend of yours types some comment, and it just rubs you the wrong way, and you don't even know this person, but you're ready to go to war and write some comment back, and then you rewrite it a couple times maybe, and then you post it, and you cross your arms, and you're like, got him. And then like a few minutes later you get the notification like someone has replied to your comment, and like they have their point, which may be total lunacy, but to them it makes sense, or perhaps they actually do have a pretty good point that you actually just didn't think about, and now you're in it. It's like it's gonna be hours of fighting with some stranger that you have a mutual friend in common with, and then you're starting to question like your friend, like how can you possibly know this person?
This food is really good. Oh my god. I had the chorizo first. Spicy, yummy. Pastor is delicious. I love this.
Yeah. Well, you're welcome to come up to Albany Park and hang. We're trying to kind of keep it under wraps so that like not too many people realize this is a really cool.
Oh yeah, you don't want this place to get all hipstered out.
Yeah, totally.
Service was super friendly.
Yeah.
I'm totally down. A lot of people in there. A couple of cops having some dinner.
That's how you know, right? Like, you see where the cops are hanging out, and they get the inside scoop on the good places.
Totally true. All right, so let's talk Mutts history.
All right.
You've been around since what? 2010, 2009?
About that, yeah. We put out an EP in 2009.
And you were new to Chicago at that point. Newish.
Pretty new. I moved here in 2005. I was gone for a couple years. I lived on the West Coast for 2006, 2007. That band, I kind of moved out there for a band. It's like, a lot of people say, like, I moved somewhere for a girl, and, like, musicians will be like, I moved for a band.
Yep.
And then it didn't work out. And so I moved back to Chicago. I was working on a solo record, and then got offered a gig with a band called Company of Thieves from here. And that's where I met Bob Buckstaff, and he and I just kind of on the road decided, when we get home, let's make a record together, and that's how Mutts started.
So, I hate asking questions about band names, but is it more about musical styles coming together, or just your personalities, the name Mutts?
It's kind of supposed to be all of it. Definitely musical styles, because kind of the point was that we had all been playing in bands that sounded like, Company of Thieves sounds like a lot of different things. And I think that witnessing them get criticized by their like team a little bit, like it's hard to market something that sounds like a little bit of everything. We're like, all right, well, let's just do that because that sounds fun, and that's what we want to do. So it's a little bit about the musical background and just kind of like putting whatever we want down on a recording. A little bit of it is just, a nod to the melting pot. Like we're all kind of mutts in some way. And, songs are supposed to connect. So
These chips are totally greasy.
Yeah.
By the same token, awesome.
Yeah. Of course, greasy is almost always better. I just learned how to fry fish at home. That's been a really great and horrible revelation at the same time.
Yeah, I'm scared to do that.
Yeah.
I like cooking, but I'd be scared to do that.
It's surprisingly not that scary if you have a big enough pot that you only have to fill it like halfway with oil. So then when it bubbles up, it's not like going everywhere.
You know what I want to find is a place that does a good fish fry. Like we're in the Midwest.
Oh, yeah.
You'd think there'd be more options on a Friday night to go to a fish fry.
That's strange. Wisconsin, but that's far. But yeah, lots of good fish fries in Wisconsin.
All right, so speaking of the Midwest, you're a guy with Cleveland roots.
Yes.
I mentioned to you that I just came back from a vacation to Cleveland. you only recently picked your jaw back up because the idea of someone vacationing in Cleveland is shocking to you.
It's so shocking.
Well, here's the thing. I have 2 kids. It is cost prohibitive to fly anywhere on vacation.
Sure, yeah.
It's too much money. Although I hear United is a great deal. And
Yeah, and if one of your kids is acting up, they might drag them off the plane for you.
yeah, no, I hear it's great. Maybe throw some leggings on, get on the flight. You should be totally good.
God.
But it's really expensive. So when it comes time for spring break, it becomes less a question of which tropical place can we go to what is drivable.
Sure. Okay.
And so we decided, we've driven to Memphis, we've driven to Nashville, we've driven to St. Louis. Let's drive to Cleveland. Never been.
Yeah. And this was recently, right? So
This was a few weeks ago.
During cold weather, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Right on.
I mean, that was something I legitimately wanted to do.
Do you know what was the installation? Like, what was the big exhibit?
In transition, it was offline, basically.
Oh, man.
And it was such a bummer.
I'm sorry.
So basically,
I'm sorry on behalf of Cleveland.
So, the tall building structure of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the top 2 floors were unavailable. Mm-hmm. So, because they were changing from like a John Mellencamp exhibit to something else.
Okay.
It's a neat place. I left there feeling like it was an inch deep and a mile wide. Like, there's a lot of stuff there, but there's not a lot of any one thing there.
Sure. Yeah, that's kind of why I ask about the feature, because I agree. I feel like all the different exhibits, they're like, oh, we have the hot dog and the fries that Fish like rode in on during a show, and it's like, that's cool. But yeah, then when I was there last, it was a John Lennon exhibit, and it was cool to kind of really go in depth, and they had handwritten song lyrics and like the piano from Imagine, and so that's kind of
pretty cool.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer that wasn't there, but I'm sure the other stuff was all right.
There was a lot of handwritten stuff, which I thought was neat. Like,
that's really sweet.
The handwritten lyrics to London Calling by The Clash, the handwritten lyrics to Riders on the Storm.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, true, In My Life by the Beatles.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Kurt Cobain's death certificate is there.
That's real history that you can just see right there. That's cool.
So, in addition to that, we were kind of struggling trying to find stuff to do. We drove through the rich neighborhoods, like Cleveland Heights, Shaker Heights. Mm-hmm. Lovely.
Yeah.
Could never live there.
Right.
But, I'm looking on, like, Atlas Obscura for things to do in Cleveland. I took my wife, my 15-year-old son, and my 10-year-old daughter to a giant cemetery to see the Angel of Death statue.
Okay.
Do you know what this is?
Is it on the Dillinger grave?
I don't remember the name. It is a giant Angel of Death, and it weeps black tears.
Oh, I did not know that.
It's the most metal thing you'll ever see.
Awesome. All right, Cleveland.
So, I don't know if my kids will ever remember seeing Progressive Field.
Yeah.
But they will remember the time that their dad took them to see the Angel of Death.
That's super like cool cred for dad time.
Right. Oh, I will say one of the neatest things about Cleveland is the West Side Market. Mm-hmm. I love that place. Mm-hmm. It's like the French Market in Chicago, but more butchers and people actually selling food for you to cook. Butchers, bakers.
A lot of meats for sure.
A lot of meats. Really neat place. Old structure, looks like it's been completely untouched by time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely another treasure of Cleveland. I had an English teacher in high school who felt so strongly about Cleveland that he would take us on cultural field trips. So like we're like 17, 18-year-olds going on field trips, and that was one of my favorite places that we would stop off at. So
it seems like that whole area has turned into kind of a hipster enclave.
Probably. I haven't been back in a while. It's actually has not been kind to us on tour.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's been really tough to book there. And when we have booked, the shows haven't gone great. So we've actually opted more for Akron and Youngstown when we're in Northeast Ohio, which is really sad. It's tough to like have your old hometown just completely overlook you.
Well, let's talk about Chicago then. What's your relationship like with the city? I mean, you guys play. You're always playing.
We're always
I'm
playing.
surprised you don't have a gig right now.
Yeah, we've gotten to the point where we were playing too much. It kind of got to one of those things where it's like, why aren't people? No, why does nobody care anymore?
Because you're not building demand, right?
Right. Yeah. There was never a special moment. It was just Mutts are playing again. So we decided to kind of back off a little bit and do more like record release shows, which we put out music pretty frequently. So we're still playing pretty often, I guess. But festivals, when we have friends from out of town who really want to play a show together, we'll hop on. So, I mean, Chicago's been really good to us. We got to play Riot Fest a couple years ago. That was just amazing, and that was on like the local stage, so it felt really validating to kind of be alongside a lot of our friends and bands that we admire.
All right, so you mentioned we talked a little bit about gigs. We're recording this on Tuesday the 11th.
Yep.
You have a show this coming Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at?
We are playing at the Burlington, Logan Square. We got some friends from Indianapolis coming up, Brother Oh Brother, cool two-piece rock band, and then local bands Post Child and Sunny Falls.
Sure.
All playing, so it's going to be a rocking night.
I've played those bands.
Oh, right on. Awesome.
Oh, yeah. And then end of the month, you're doing a solo thing?
Yeah, so that's another kind of like friend from out of town. These guys, People's Blues of Richmond, PBR. They're just a wonderful, like, killer rock band. And we crossed paths with them in Nashville and just kept in touch. And so they're in town and, playing the G-Man.
Nice.
I think it was at 28th, maybe? 27, 28? 28.
Well, people can go to your website.
Yeah.
And learn more. And also your music, Tinfoil Hat is free, right?
It is.
And that's on your Bandcamp?
Mm-hmm. And that's like the shortcut to is download.muttsmusic.com.
Nice.
So,
and then looking ahead, I'm sure you have a lot of songs left in you for the rest of the year.
Definitely. Yeah, we have 2 more recorded. We did this current round with Rick Fritz from Audio Tree Live in the Audio Tree studio. That was fantastic. And we've just been kind of doing them one at a time as singles. And I think the next one, we're going to put out all 5 together as an EP.
So you have something to sell at shows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we have vinyl from the old records and all that stuff. So
awesome. All right, finish your burrito, or is there even a chance you can?
I mean, I definitely can. I'm about to sing, right? So it may be a very burpy rendition of a song.
That's fine. Oh, all right. So we're gonna pause and then we'll come back. Where are you gonna play?
Let's do Tinfoil Hat.
Yes.
It's relevant. It's really like I haven't played it like without a band
or in a car,
or definitely never in a car. So we'll see what happens. It'll be interesting.
I'm telling you, first time I liked it. Second time loved it. Now I play it every day.
Cool, man. That means a lot.
So and now we're gonna hear it in a Mazda 3.
All right.
So if you like the way it sounds in the car, imagine the Burlington.
Yeah, that's going to be loud. It's going to be great.
All right, cool. We're going to pause. When we come back, live music from Mike from Mutts. All right, so that took some doing, but here's what we have going on. Mike has moved to the back seat. He has the keyboard. It's literally door to door in the back seat of the car, stretching from one side to the other. The keyboard is on his lap. We have his vocal mic all set up. We've got another mic aimed at the keyboard. I'm sitting here in the front seat. I'm actually very comfortable. I feel guilty. I'm completely relaxed. I've got plenty of leg room here. Yeah. This is going to be the most cramped space you ever play as a musician.
Yeah.
Knock wood. Hopefully you don't play worse than this.
It can always get worse.
So you're going to play Tinfoil Hat. Now, before you start playing, that was a tease, I figured we'd put this on Facebook Live. Because people need to see this. They need to see you. They need to embrace Mutts.
All right.
Are you ready?
Okay.
So here we go. We're going live in 3, 2, 1. I'm going to say the same things all over again. All right, here we are. We are live at Lindo. How do you say it?
Michoacan.
Over in Albany Park. I'm James Van Osel. This is Car Con Carne. I'm recording for this week's podcast episode. It'll go live tonight, maybe, tomorrow. We'll see. We just ate burritos and tacos, and now Mike from Mutts is here, and he's going to play the new Mutts song, which is, Mike?
It's called Tinfoil Hat.
Tinfoil Hat. It's political. It's awesome. Mutts are such a great Chicago band. If you're not even from Chicago, embrace this band. If you're from Chicago, go see them. You're going to be playing Friday
at the Burlington.
At the Burlington. Excellent. All right, so Mike from Mutts playing live. Look at this.
All right.
There's a full keyboard in my back seat.
It fits. The Mazda 3 was made for a keyboard. Apparently.
And for lovin'.
Yeah.
And for lovin'.
Hopefully after I get out of here.
That's right.
James.
All right, Mike from Mutts. I'm going to turn my mic down. We are live in a car in a parking lot in Albany Park over by Lawrence and, what are we on, Kimball or Kedzie? Kedzie. All right, here we go. Car Con Carne.
All right.
Yeah, I got a masterpiece, bound to end up a disaster piece.
Yeah, someone's after me. I've been looking all around like Rockwell. Ooh, open your door now. Fire it up, my pretty. Ooh, open your door now. Gotta get up out of the city. Heading out for the countryside, underwater where the fishies hide. Climb a mountain, dive in a fountain, get the hell out the. I got a tinfoil hat and I'm proud. I wear it all around. I got a tinfoil hat, you can't have it, boss. It's my hat, get lost. Yeah, I'm on a train again. I'm bound to end up a Ukrainian. There, I'll be safe in there. Y'all can make America gay again. Ooh, lower your voice now. Somebody always listening. Ooh, lower your voice now. Especially if you've been whispering. Throw your phone in the deep blue sea and make your home way up in a tree. Grab your camo, your guns and ammo. Get the hell out the. I got a tinfoil hat and I'm proud. I wear it all around. I got a tinfoil hat, you can't have it, boss. It's my hat. I got a tinfoil hat and I'm proud. I wear it all around. I got a tinfoil hat, you can't have it, boss. It's my hat, get lost. Alright, we're gonna do it like this for all my friends out there in the sticks. Are you ready? Repeat after me. Get yourself a tinfoil hat, get the government out your head, James. Get yourself a tinfoil hat, get the government out your head. Yeah. Get yourself a tinfoil hat, get the government out your head. Alright, James, you take it.
Yourself a tinfoil hat, get the government out of your head.
Woo! One, y'all are ready. Blow up the levee. Come on, let's go. I got a tinfoil hat and I'm proud. I wear it all around. I got a tinfoil hat, you can't have it, boss. It's my hat. I got a tinfoil hat and I'm proud. I wear it all around. I got a tinfoil hat, you can't have it, boss. It's my hat, get lost. All right.
So good.
All right, Mike from Mutts in the backseat of my car with a full keyboard.
Yeah.
This is stunning what just happened here. All right, so people who just listened and watched, where can they find out more about Mutts?
WeAreMutts.com.
Love it. And thank you for watching this on Car Con Carne on Facebook. And this should be live in audio form very soon. So thanks for watching and listening.